We spent a year of lockdown turning a rusty old narrowboat into this cute little floating coffee shop. Ow! Ow! And then we took you guys with us as we travelled around, messed about and got to grips with our new life as wandering towpath traders.
Now we're on the move again, heading back to prepare for the arrival of our newest crew member. Join us as we drive our fleet through 22 miles and 11 locks towards another embarrassingly steep learning curve.
It just started absolutely chucking it down out there.
We're going back to the Narrowboat canal, the one that we were on before, fitting Holly out and stuff like that. It's with the plan to get ourselves a bit ready for a couple of other new things that are coming along. One of them is a baby and the other is a boat, but also just to kind of get settled, recoup and sort of come to terms with and figure out what it is that we've just done. It's like lightning quite nearby, so I'm taking the probably quite elementary precaution of just kneeling down.
Maybe we should stop.
Yeah, probably will when I can. Lovely little ploughman's lunch.
Well earned.
Really, I suppose it's a boatman's lunch. This is a killer combo. A little coleslaw and a buttered Rivita. Mother may I. It's got all the crunch you could need.
Yeah, that is a crunchy mouthful.
Mm.
I can't stop eating cheese. I wake up thinking about what kind of cheese meals I can eat. During the middle of the day, I'm like, how can I incorporate cheese into an evening meal? Then before I go to bed, I'm like, some cheese would be nice. Hey there. So today we've already taken Zero down to Stenson. So we've come back up to get Holly from Branston Water Park. And I think we're ready to go. The chimney's been for a bit of a dip. We just went under quite a low bridge and the chimney took a hit. So it fell into the canal, but Vic managed to get it out again. It was like sinking really slow motion.
Amateur hour.
You can see daylight through the roof now. It's a pretty good job we're heading back to do all these fixes and things. This is our first lock of 2.
Bit of a rookie error with the chimney.
Yeah, but...
Especially because it's not even like I'd just forgotten about it and it just sort of like took me by surprise, because I was thinking all the time, I was thinking like, will it, won't it, will it, will it, won't it? I was like, there'll be millimetres in it. Should have just taken a little extra precaution. It's probably partly, we actually we took a taxi here. I'm aware that I'm shouting above the wind. We took a taxi here from Stenson and blooming nearly died. Just doing like 100 miles an hour down a road that
Didn't need it.
It's probably about 40-mile-an-hour road, really. So probably part of me thinks, who cares about the chimney?
Yeah, I thought that might put things in perspective.
Yeah. Hey, you fit under a bridge or you don't fit under a bridge.
No one's died here.
Yeah. I'm travelling at about 2 miles an hour. Still enough to break the chimney. Excuse me, ladies.
How do you ever really know what the right choice is? What if life's pointless? Wondering if there's any point in wondering. Would it matter if you figured it out? Regardless of the answer, would your self-pity and doubt disappear? Sipping beer on your lonesome. You say do your own thing. What you meant to say is do your own thing, as long as it fits within the boundaries and it sparks and shit.
It's got pretty rainy. It's the theme of these journeys, I think. But it's very nice and refreshing. We're coming up to Wellington now, and I think we're going to stop there and get something to eat. I think we're going to get a Chinese takeaway, which I'm so excited for. Dance! We've been dancing down the boat to each other. We've got some pretty fun things booked in the diary coming up. We're going to see some of Vic's family in the countryside somewhere, I can't even remember where it is. And then we're going to go away with my family up to the Lake District. So it's a pretty exciting time. Yeah, quite fun times ahead, and I think we're both feeling it.
What did you go for?
Sweet and sour chicken, Hong Kong style every time. Yay!
Is that everything you remembered?
Yeah. Do you remember it? Ready to roll?
Let's roll.
Those are the bright lights of Stenson Marina. I've been sat on the front this whole time, just like taking the view in, and then I looked down when I went to get the camera, and there's so many snails, all over like the gas locker bit, like the front bit. It's like, is that a leaf or is that a snail? And then I looked down and there's one like right next to my leg. Snails are pretty gross, I feel. It's having a massive rain today, so I think we're gonna have a chilled one, but it's raining so much.
Coleslaw still going strong?
Coleslaw day 3. No one can say we didn't use that red cabbage up. Can we say where we've just been?
Yeah.
We've just been, Fran and Rich, who you probably know from Floating Our Boat, they're just in front of us. Well, if you don't know, they do a narrowboating vlog. It's really lovely, calm recipes. They're a great couple to spend time with.
Yeah.
And they're just in front of Stenson Lock. So they messaged this morning to see if we wanted to be on their podcast that they do.
They're a very inspiring couple, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Seem to have a very lovely attitude to life. We're moving from Stenson down to Shardlow, so we're at Swarkston Lock now, where we first opened the cafe bar, and we've got some celeb helpers. It's Fran and Rich from Floating Our Boat. I think I might be up. Feeling some pressure here.
I'll not mess this one up.
I've got to let you out as well now.
That's the thing now, you're kind of tied into this now.
nice was that? Whoa. That's a 30-week-old baby in there. Vic tailing behind, if you can see him. Some fisher dudes. I never know whether I'm being a hindrance or a help to fishermen, because sometimes it seems like they throw their rod out in front of the boat because something about the movement of the water like pushes the fish towards them, once I heard, and then some of them just really don't like you getting in the way of the rods. So you tell me, a narrowboat's the enemy of the fisherman. I bet Vic is really loving this bit. He loves any part of the canal where it's like total darkness and the trees are really overhanging. It's nice, it's very peaceful and birdy. We have made it to Western Lock, and I think we were thinking of stopping maybe, it's 7:30, but I think we're gonna push through to Shardlow because now we're about 3 miles, and including this lock, 3 locks.
Don't let the memory fade. Don't let the memory fade.
This is our penultimate lock, Aston Lock, before we stop for the day. Vic stopped at Western. There was the guy who was like single-handed a boat, so he's helping him out. It's so nice. Aston is really, really nice mooring. It's probably one of my favourites just because it's so quiet and it's so open. Like all the fields are just flat and nice.
Someone needs help.
A runaway boat. Someone's come loose in the night. There's a boat just up here that Vic noticed this morning it's come loose, and it's sort of blocking the canal like all the way over, so he's gone to try and pull it back in. Oh, it's so close. They're going to come get it.
This happened to us a couple of weeks ago. Zero came undone.
Did it?
And we came back and somebody had like brought it back in and tied it up. Moored up loads better than I had.
Yeah, we went back and like...
Yeah. That should do it. To the ball, to the ball, to the ugly buck roll.
Come on, let's crawl, gotta crawl to the ugly bug ball, to the ball, and a happy time we'll have there, one and all.
What are we going to do now?
Should we go on a little walk?
Yeah.
It's quite nice sometimes after some long days of boat cruising to just go bipedal. For a
I
bit.
wasn't expecting that word.
Well.
Appalachian sunrise
With?
meets my skin.
Hi. Oh, Vic's gone off alpha.
It's a really nice sunny day. We're just finding it a little bit hard to get motivated to get going.
It's the perfect temperature. Good night. What's your excuse? We're on our last leg of the journey now. So we're going through Shardlow Top Lock. Shardlow Lock, I think it's called. And down onto the River Derwent, through Sawley, and then down onto the River Trent and into the Erewash Canal. That's the plan.
Mount Laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and hummingbird wing. Golden, I follow only golden.
This is our second river crossing, people. Oh, I can feel the current of it there. We've got a weir coming up. And I'm just hoping that I remember the way. I think that's the M1, guys. And there's Vic behind us. We made it past the weir. We would normally breast up for these river sections, partly because I don't have much experience driving on the rivers and I haven't wanted to like chance it at the times that we've done it, but also because just like reliability of Holly's engine, it's not like been the most reliable. Like sometimes it overheats, so I think on a river we just wanted to use zeros, but because that lock landing was really busy, we didn't have time to breast up and we were like, oh, we'll just go. So now I'm looking back and like really wanting to see Vic come around that corner. He's there, I can see him. Hallelujah. That was pretty nerve-wracking. We have a sign that we do to each other like, are you alright? Like, yeah, I'm alright, but then we don't have any other sign. So literally if we did anything else it would be absolutely pointless. The all familiar power station, and this is Sawley Cut that we're going through now. Chimneys align. It was exhilarating.
Yeah, nice. You look like you were loving it.
I really put my pedal to the metal.
Yeah. Enjoying freedom.
Yeah. That's what it feels like. It feels like I've been let loose. Finally. The patriarchy aren't holding me down anymore. But he doesn't trust me on this next river bit, does he? Look at him. Breasting up quicker than
said about it. You can go singly if you want.
No, I'm too scared of that corner.
That's the only bit, is just making that turn.
We're very much believers that people can make things out a lot worse than they are. Nothing's that bad, is it? Nothing's ever as bad as either people say or you think it's going to be. And I'm taking that mantra into childbirth with me. But a lovely lady who spotted us coming down Sawley Cut has offered to do this lock for us, which is amazing. And then I think we just got one more lock and then we're on Erewash moorings just in time for our midwife appointment tomorrow as planned. So this is great.
Thank you.
Honestly, you're really welcome. Take care. You too.
Thanks a lot. See you soon. I've learned my lesson.
Careful. We're having a little premature celebratory beer.
Non-alcoholic, might we add?
Yeah. I'm a total non-alcoholic beer convert. It's refreshing as heck. But how lovely is the river and how nice is it to be back on home turf?
It is nice how familiar it feels, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that just the picture of the model pregnant woman? Stood precariously between two boats on a river drinking beer.
It's not precarious if you
No, it just...
breasted them up well.
Yeah. I'm just aware that this looks nuts for people if you're not used to boats, I suppose.
Also, we really should have life jackets on and probably
Oh, there's loads of stuff we should
concentrate
do.
more than filming, but
Hey, that's life. We're just documenting real life for you guys.
Vic's gonna go for a swim in the Trent.
Yeah.
at some point, we know that, so...
Irresponsibility will happen. It's best not to worry about it.
I was telling people about our shorthand, like sign language to each other. Do you think blowing a kiss is registered on the maritime law?
It should be. Pretty limited signs we've got. It's either a kiss, a thumbs up or a wave.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's just like a raise of the hand.
Yeah, it's like nothing practical.
We're being overtaken!
I can't believe it. And just what a cool thing to be able to do in life is get a boat and take it on the river. And there's like no laws or like very little paperwork stands in your way of doing that.
Yeah.
It's cool. Some things have changed around here and I don't like it. We're in our neighbourhood now. Some boats have changed and moved positions since we last left. And a wasp is attacking me, so far actually got a hostile and disorienting welcome. How you doing?
Alright. See you on the vlog.
Oh.
See you on the vlog! Coming up to the entrance of the Arrowash. That's our turning in there, folks. Where's my finger? There. That I'm covering now. The river goes past it. The river goes way around there. So we've got to like go against the river turn and go hoop. If you get that. I've got low battery.
Okay, the stakes are high. The battery's low, the bladder is full,
And the corner's coming up.
and the corner's coming up. When the river really starts to push you down.
Got to hold your nerve while the river takes you around and then shoot up there. The safety of the Arrowash.
We're in.
Well, we've made it into the Arrowash through the lock. There's quite a lot of people there, and we also saw Steve who painted Holly. Quite a nice welcome to see everyone.
Well, here we are. We're back on the Arrowash now. We've actually been back for about a week. We've just been catching up with editing and stuff like that. Joe's been ordering some stuff for the baby.
Whoops.
And we're starting to get our heads around and plan and design this new boat and things like that. So all this stuff's going to be happening quite soon.
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you?
Hiya. Well, anyway, it's just to say, see you next Friday. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.
Bye.